Support local television in Akron by downloading WAOH TV on Roku today.
Welcome to Good Morning Akron. I'm your host, Sarah, and I am hanging out today with Bryson Davis. Bryson, how are you today?
Doing good.
Good.
Yeah.
And Bryson is the CEO of Akron Leadership Foundation, and out of that comes the Together family, which we're going to talk about. And you guys have something going on that is coming up really soon, a Good Friday service. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So we are this network of churches and grassroots organizations that just want to come alongside our neighbors and be a part of the good stuff that's happening in our neighborhoods and see them flourish.
Yeah.
So we do things throughout the year. And one of the things that has become a staple in our rhythms is both a pilgrimage throughout what we call Holy Week, which is Palm Sunday through Easter Sunday.
Right.
And then also a sort of a really thoughtful lament on Good Friday. In our religious tradition, Good Friday represents like when Jesus is on the cross and dies, and sort of all the hopes of people who were following Jesus dies on the cross.
We're lost, yeah.
Right, and so we think it's a really important part of like our social fabric that is oftentimes ignored, like the power of what we call laments or grief, and like deep, mournful grief over all the pain in our communities and our neighborhoods. So,
and being okay with stepping into that lament and that pain for our communities, and as if you are a Christian person, stepping into that in your faith too. Right,
exactly.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Friday, we're looking forward to do that together, and so we'll think about we have a pilgrimage throughout the week. So we have different stations, what we call Stations of the Cross, just different image depictions of the passion of Christ when he's carrying the cross and he falls down and someone helps him and then he's actually on the cross and he says, his final words, and those are posted throughout the city. And so we're encouraging folk to travel from station to station throughout the city on this sort of pilgrimage in solidarity with Jesus, and also in solidarity with our neighbors who many of them struggle with things as well.
Right.
And then that culminates in Friday. We'll have a sort of ecumenical, a unified Good Friday service together, thinking about some of the pain in our neighborhoods, but then also looking forward to the resurrection Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've actually done the Stations of the Cross that you guys have done in the past before, and it's it's really beautiful how you set it up, and it's cool that you're taking that out of Friday and allowing people to kind of walk through that on their own, and just have their own experience with that. So if someone wants to do that, where can they find the information about where to go?
Yeah, so we have a Facebook page. The Together Family is the name of the Facebook page. I couldn't give you the URL off the top of my head.
That's okay, because if they type in the Together Family, if you don't find it for some reason, type in Together Family Akron. Usually if I put a city next to things, I can easily find it on Facebook. So, well, thank you so much, Bryson, for sharing all of that. Thank you for teaching us a little bit, too. I love your professor side came out a little bit there, so I appreciate that. All right, thank you guys so much for watching here on Good Morning Akron. We had a great chat with Bryson Davis, and I hope you'll tune in. We've got more great stuff coming up next, so don't go anywhere.